Good evening and welcome to the State of Business on Now Television. I'm Chamud Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. Recent salary adjustment will be re-evaluated. Central Bank agrees. IMF warns Sri Lanka of the repercussions of deviating from the program. Now the news in detail. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka has announced that its senior management has chosen to re-evaluate the recent salary adjustments. This decision comes in response to public discourse surrounding the recent salary revision, which was implemented following an agreement between the government board and employee representatives. The central bank made this announcement, releasing a press statement recently. According to a statement issued by the CBSL, a majority of its senior management and professionals have collectively decided to reconsider their salary adjustments. This decision was communicated to the Committee on Public Finance on March 16th prior to and independently of any recommendations put forth by the committee. Meanwhile, COP Chairman Dr. Harshadi Silva has recommended that an independent committee review the collective agreement to increase the salaries for CBSL staff with revisions proposed across all employee categories. As Sri Lanka's apex financial institution, the central bank operates autonomously under the power vested in it by the CBSL Act, previously under the Monetary Law Act. The CBSL emphasizes its accountability in achieving and maintaining domestic price stability and ensuring the stability of the country's financial system. Japanese ambassador to Sri Lanka, Mizukoshi Hideaki, expressed Japan's solidarity with Sri Lanka's current program aimed at rebuilding its economy. The ambassador drew parallels between Japan's historical journey and Sri Lanka's current economic challenges. He said this speaking at a panel discussion on economic development and modernization with lessons from Japan organized by the geographical cartographers in Colombo last week. Ambassador Mizukoshi shared insights into Japan's historical challenges and its journey towards rapid development. He emphasized the enduring close relationship between Japan and Sri Lanka, highlighting ongoing efforts to strengthen bilateral ties. The panel discussion, moderated by Dr. Ganeshan Vignaraj, delved into economic development strategies with lessons from Japan. He also highlighted the potential for future investment opportunities in Japan to facilitate Sri Lanka's economic growth. The discussion was chaired by President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Notable figures including former Speaker Karu Jayasuriya, members of Parliament Vajra Abeyewardena and Kavinda Vijayewardena, and Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe were present at the event. The International Monetary Fund said it is witnessing the beginning of a various cycle in Sri Lanka, which must be sustained rather than reverting to a various cycle as the country is on a knife-edge path. The frank assessment was shared by IMF Senior Mission Chief for Sri Lanka, Peter Brewer, at the media briefing following the conclusion of the second review in Colombo recently.
With respect to the elections, yes, we heard many different proposals. For us, what is absolutely key is that the program objectives are achieved, because with those, Sri Lanka has a chance of emerging from the crisis. The path is a knife-edge path. We have to remember that. So yes, we acknowledge in our press report the green shoots that we see for the economy, and that's the beginning of a virtuous cycle, and we have to keep it there. It is knife edge and could easily go back to a vicious cycle, and that's what we want to prevent. So we are willing to listen to alternative suggestions of how the program objectives can be reached, and these must be realistic and achievable within the time frame of the program. Let me just assure you that the program is the result of robust discussions that we had in the summer of 2022, and since then, at the periodic reviews, where we look at progress under the program.
Stay tuned. We will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. State Minister of Transport Lasantha Alagiyawan announced that foreign nations arriving at the airport will have the option to apply for their driver's license directly upon arrival starting from the 15th of April. The minister said this speaking at a press briefing titled Collective Path to a Stable Country at the Presidential Media Center recently. Minister Alagiyawan emphasized that the initiative aims to streamline the process, allowing individuals to obtain their license swiftly and efficiently. Furthermore, the state minister highlighted another initiative aimed at compensating road accident victims promptly without the need for lengthy judicial proceedings. Victims of road accidents can claim compensation of up to 500,000 rupees by applying to the relevant insurance company within 1 year of the incident. Additionally, efforts are underway to elevate the National Council for Road Safety to a commission pending cabinet approval. Minister Alagiyawan affirmed the government's commitment to promoting road safety and enhancing the transport sector for the well-being of all citizens. Pearson, a global leader in educational services, has launched PTE Core in Sri Lanka, opening doors for foreign study employment and migration opportunities, particularly to Canada. To mark the launch, Pearson recently hosted a special event at Shangri-La Colombo, attended by distinguished dignitaries and key stakeholders last week. Councillor Daniel Bod from the Canadian High Commission and Primila Paul Raj, Director of Employability and Qualifications at Pearson South Asia, highlighted the potential of PTE Core in facilitating language proficiency for work and migration to Canada. PTE Core offers a convenient format, fast results, and enhanced security, making it an ideal choice for aspiring individuals in Sri Lanka. Notably, PTE's courses are accepted by over 3,000 universities, colleges, and professional bodies globally, along with approval for UK, Australian, Canadian, and New Zealand visa and immigration categories. Primila Paul Raj stated that the innovative test aligned with Pearson's commitment to providing accessible and reliable assessment solutions and empower individuals. The successful launch of PTE Core in Sri Lanka represents a paradigm shift in English language proficiency assessment, offering individuals a pathway to unlock diverse opportunities globally. Port, Shipping and Aviation Minister Nimal Siripal de Silva emphasized the pivotal role of maritime professionals in bolstering Sri Lanka's economy. He highlighted the importance of training high-quality maritime professionals with recognized qualification for this purpose. The minister said this speaking at the National Seafarers Day celebration in Colombo recently. He emphasized that investing in the maritime industry can be a driving force in revitalizing the country's economy. Minister De Silva underscored Sri Lanka's rich maritime heritage and its potential to contribute significantly to the global maritime industry. He expressed the government's commitment to nurturing young talent and providing opportunities for skilled professionals in the maritime sector. The minister also outlined the vision of the Ports and Shipping Ministry to attract more employment opportunities by channeling skilled merchant mariners into the industry. He emphasized the strategic geographical position of Sri Lanka in the Indian Ocean, highlighting the country's potential to produce competent seafarers and expand its fleet of ships. In conjunction with the celebration, a first-day cover and commemorative stamp were released honoring the National Seafarers Day. Additionally, the National Maritime Navy flag was unveiled, symbolizing the importance of the maritime sector in Sri Lanka. Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on negative notes today.
The all-share price index dropped by 26.62 to close at 11,234.8.0, and the S&SP SL20 dropped by 6.09 to close at 3,220.19. The turnover was 1.2 billion rupees and over 54 million shares were traded.
Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.